Namasika venia benya. Namasika venia benya. I greet you, beloved family. I reach out from my heart to yours. I reach out in this now moment to embrace you wherever you are in your daily life. Humanity has already gone through the majority of one of the most massive transformations in your history of humanity. There have been other instances when there have been ascensions of the people living on the planet. And even though it might have taken hundreds or thousands of years, there was a cycle that just kept repeating itself. You, the humans that are living your everyday life, are a big part of what is changing that. You, from your soul essence, in alignment with the consciousness of you in your everyday life, are creating something new. You are creating something different. There have always been angels and light beings that have worked with the individuals living on the earth. Sometimes many of you, through another aspect of yourself, are those angels and light beings that are working with humanity. I know that may shift your consciousness a little bit, but as your soul, you have the ability to manifest and live in many different realities at the same time. So consider that for yourself. Where are you in this life? Where is your conscious awareness in this life? As you remain here, grounded on the earth, consider 6 months, a year, 2 years ago, where was the focus of your consciousness? And then roll forward to where you are right now and ask yourself that same question. Where is my focus and my consciousness? I do want to actually go into that a little deeper. As I look at many of you, you've already been open and aware of this for many, many years. So the transition of your consciousness a couple of years ago to now, you're still there, you're still aware, you still understand, but there's so much more transparency around you, which allows you to understand yourself in a better way, and then those people that are in and around your life. So too, I see so many others that were living their life in a very routine manner that are now aware and thinking about, what are my choices? What am I seeking? How can I live a life that is lived from my heart? This is the expanding consciousness. In 2 different aspects of society, this is what expanding consciousness looks like. As I smile, I also consider there are many that don't fit into either one of those. They are just present within themselves. So truly, it's not about fitting into a particular box. It's about understanding that you are more than just this life, that you, through your consciousness, are aligned with your soul, and that through that awareness, you have the ability to expand in innumerable ways. Take a deep breath in and focus within your heart, and then breathe out. Create that ball of energy within your heart center. You can create it through your imagination, but you see or you sense or you feel this ball of light that just swirls around within your heart. As you connect with it, allow an aspect or a part of it to just go down through your solar plexus. Let it go into your sacral center and then your root center, and send it down into the earth. Feel how your energy just expands as you connect with Gaia. You let that energy of the earth come back up within that column of light. It swirls through your heart center once more, and you send up through your throat, your third eye, your head center, your crystalline energy body, and you send it up into the space of your higher self. You just automatically connect with your higher self. And as you're looking around, understand that this is the blend between you and your divinity. This is also the space where you are getting insights and feedback in your intuition about your everyday life. So when you look around, if you feel very congested, or if you see lots of little projects going on, just take a moment to breathe in and send out, just like you're sending a wave of energy through this space. Clear it out. Let go of anything that no longer serves you. Let go of the distractions that may keep you from accomplishing what you really want to have. Then as you do so, feel how your heart expands even more through this alignment to your higher self. You continue to send that energy. You follow that thread of light. It moves up from your higher self. It moves through different layers of consciousness. And it ends up within your soul. Here, at the space of your soul, is where you, the human in this lifetime, this is your God source energy. This is your infinite essence of who you are. Allow all of that to just move through you as if you stand still within this presence, and it just connects to you and moves through you. Take a moment to consider, does it feel different to you? Or is this the same way in which you've connected for all this time? I, the goddess, walk in and amongst each one of you that are here. As we merge our energies together, it shifts us into the all that is. Feel what this space is about. This is a place of creation. It is a place of high frequency. And then I, the goddess, am here to reflect back to you who you are and to amplify those aspects of you that you are just now learning about. For many of you that have been coming into the all that is, you may notice that the last several months it is different. What I'm drawing from is that with so many of you, when you arrive here, you see the images, or some of you just feel the essence of certain things that you've been working on. However, for the last couple of months, it's as if every time you arrive, there's a clean slate. Some of you may still have things that are going on that you see. However, for the majority, it's as if every time you come in to this place of creation, you come into a clean slate so that you may choose, as if each time you are creating something new. So look around with new eyes. Look around with a new perspective. I do feel that the Wesak festival is a very important time of communication. We have aligned with this for easily 10 to 15 years, at least one of the meditations in May. The energy of this took place about a week or so ago, but that doesn't matter. It's still an important experience, and each one of you can tap into it, and it is as if you are starting right in the moment when it took place. The reason that I feel it is important is because you will notice a big transition from last year. And I know many of you felt a big transition last year from the year before. So let us open up the space in front of you that is here within the all that is. And as we do so, I'm going to open up a portal or open up a space that we arrive in one of the high meadows. My perception is this is within the Himalayan mountains. I do remember last time someone said they thought it was something associated with Antarctica or a different location. When we open up this space, we are aligning within the Himalayan, because when Buddha lived his life, he was in that which is now called Tibet and China and different parts of Asia. And as Christ was living his life upon the earth, even though he was more in the Middle East, he traveled up through India, Pakistan, Tibet. And so this is where they both lived portions of their life when they were physically upon the earth. And this is why we come back to this space every year. Be very aware that it has grown and become massive and very expansive. So therefore, if you are tapping into something that you feel is a little different, then most likely you are tapping into another opening of a doorway where this is also taking place. As you look before you, look around and you see the tops of the mountains. Each one of you have become very powerful energy workers, and you have really been strengthening not only your intuitive gifts, but your psychic gifts. So as we come in through the top of these mountains and we're allowing our energies to move down, ask yourself, where is it most important for you to be at this time? We shift the time-space reality so that it is becoming right at that moment. When everyone that is in the meadow becomes aware. As you look up to the heavens, there is an opening, and this beautiful crystalline white light comes down. It is as if it is in a pathway that is coming down into this meadow. And as you look, you can see the Buddha as he is descending onto the earth plane. He does not look the way in which he is portrayed so often. So don't be concerned if as you connect to him, he has a different appearance than what you would anticipate. He too is able to come in with his more authentic, high vibrational essence of himself. As he steps down onto the earth plane, immediately everything around him becomes illuminated with life and with a light frequency that just shifts it even higher. You will notice that manifesting around him, you may call it his entourage. These are the light beings that worked with him hand in hand. Some male, some female. And he gathers all of them together and they step to the side. Are you perhaps a part of that group? Everyone once again looks towards the sky. And again, as you notice that full moon, a light that comes down from the moon as it's shining onto the earth, you see the Christ energy coming down into this high meadow. So too, as he arrives and steps foot on the earth, his group that always come with him manifest around him. There is an air of celebration. There are some that are talking very excitedly to be in the presence of these two. However, as Buddha and Christ come together, you see them facing one another within this meadow. As they look to one another, the energy and the frequency shifts into that of Sananda. Their energies blend and become one. They are each stepping forth and bringing into the earth plane not only their higher frequency, but manifesting that which is available for all. Everyone in the valley is silent. It doesn't matter where you are immediately present with them. They speak as one, as the essence of Sananda, and we will share with you their message. Greetings all. We are here with you at this most sacred time. We are here representing two of the pivotal changes that have already taken place on the planet. But there have been many, many more than just these two. We are here to speak with you about what is happening. The transition, in many ways, is complete. The transition of the new reality is just beginning. For some of you, you have a feeling that it is never ending. You are constantly changing and evolving. I would invite you to consider that you can actually put the stamp of completion for where you have been and where society has been in the past. It will be a very short period of time when the common way of considering the spiritual ascension will be in this part of the new beginning. instead of we have finished everything we needed to do. In the new beginning, there will still be moments that take place in which perhaps we will be the ones to come back or others will come back. Perhaps your loved ones will come back and spend time with you. Perhaps it will be in your dream state. There is no longer the veil. Your mental body will believe that there is still a veil. Your mind will still believe that you do not have access to certain things. However, each one of you has access to everything. You need only practice and become accustomed to what it feels like to you. As you consider your life, as you consider a new beginning, I invite you to simply be open that you may receive things that you as yet don't know what to ask for. I know that many of you have asked for things for years, and they never manifested, at least in the way that you were asking. In this new beginning, I invite you to consider that perhaps you don't know how it's going to manifest. Perhaps you don't need to know how it's going to manifest. You need only be solidly present in alignment with your soul and in alignment with God, Source, Energy. Your mind and your mental body has been very powerful. What else has gotten you through this horrible time that everyone has moved through? You would therefore appreciate all of what that represents to you. In this new beginning, consider letting go those restraints, letting go having to know, and then feel, perceive, sense the wash of energy as it continuously goes through you. That is what will help you to change. For so many people, it will be as if your entire reality is changing. Things that you believed as truth about religion, about society, about your countries, about different people's purposes in life. There will be many, many things that will be very hard for society to accept. There will be many people that feel as if the bottom falls out of their life and their reality. Understand that that will be a perception that is created in part through your consciousness, your mental body, and the reality of what you have lived. So consider in this new beginning that for everything that you recognize was wrong or misinformation or given to you incorrectly, you will now get many other things that will come through, and that will be the truth, and it will resonate with you because it will empower you. It will help you to feel stronger and know more definitively who you are and what your life is. So often, you might look to the monks or look to those that were more of the ascended vibration. That is a frequency that will now be present for every single person. Whether they have ever heard of this or not, it is there and it is present. Take a deep breath in and breathe out that truth for you. So often when we come in for this festival, it is just Christ and I. Obviously, this is the Buddha speaking. However, this evening, we both chose to bring with us those that were around us as we lived, that helped to anchor our energy so that it would live on throughout the eons and throughout time, space, reality. So as we separate once more from that Sananda energy, he is with his own physical frequency, as am I. And as we both are here present within this meadow, within those of us that have worked so diligently to manifest this, we are here to celebrate you. We are here to celebrate the Buddha, the God, the Christ, the Abraham, the Krishna, the Muhammad of everybody. Because all are part of the Sananda energies. And while it is Christ and I here present with you, whatever resonates with you, remember to feel their source frequency and let go that which has been tainted over the years. I thank you for this opportunity to speak with you, as does my brother, and know that we are both present and here with you, Aunt Saluia. Even though it was Buddha speaking at the end, he was speaking as if it was the Christ that was speaking. Howsoever you feel this alignment within you, understand that you are feeling the message and the communication that comes directly into you from Source. As I look at them, they are each beginning to separate to a degree as they connect and communicate with the people that are present in the meadow. What I find interesting is that there are many that are no longer here. For those that got what they needed, they have now left the meadow, so that the only ones that are left within this meadow are those of you that were perhaps very much a part of that energy at the times when they lived, or you are very much a part of that energy in this now moment. So take a moment, communicate with them, feel their love, feel their light, let it merge with you and expand your own consciousness. I wish to share my perception. Whenever I look at this meadow, it is called a high meadow, but it is also surrounded by the very tall mountains. So, as if you were looking within this bowl, there are sparkles of light that are going in every direction. There is this bright light frequency that illuminates it as if it is daytime. Just being here is a beautiful place to be. For some, you may sense that you stay here for an indefinite period of time. For some, you may come back as needed. But as the time is right, Yeshua and Buddha, side by side, begin their ascent back up into the higher frequencies. They came down one by one, but they leave side by side. Those that were part of their entourage just disappear. And as you look to the full moon, you can see those figures as they are rising up, going back into the frequency in which they live. And then there's like a pop of energy, and then it's gone. So look at yourself. Look down at your hands, your light energy. Can you see how you yourself have transitioned? Look at the light that you now emanate. You have always done so, but this is different. There's a sense now of transitioning so that we return back into the all that is. All of this took place within the all that is, but it is as if you leave that mountains behind, as if you leave that valley behind, and you're back here within the all that is. You're looking around. You see this space for what it is. You can feel the essence, the love that is all within you, except for yourself, that you have taken on even more light frequency than ever before. Let it move through you, aligning in every way. Consider your life. As you are here in this light frequency, are there perhaps certain things you can just let go? Are there maybe other things that you recognize, this is what I choose? Can you find the peace, the love, and the balance within you? Take a deep breath in and breathe out. I invite you to come together as a group. You as the light, this massive beam of light, is brighter than it has ever been before. As you look at the hologram of the earth, you are already in alignment because of that deep connection into the Himalayan mountains. But as this hologram comes up within the group of you, you see it rotating. Send your own energy into the hologram. You are sending a deeper integration of this higher light frequency into the hologram. Be present within yourself. You let an aspect move out into the universe. The remainder goes down. You see it moving into and around the earth plane. As that hologram moves down, it goes within the center of the earth, anchoring within the crystals and the rocks so that it goes outward, clearing out anything that no longer serves. As it comes up through the grass, the trees, the water, as it comes up within every human, it makes available to everyone that potential. The potential that they too can be in this new beginning. That potential, I should rephrase that. They are in the new beginning, whether they know it or not. So it is the understanding that something new is beginning that we intend will move through every single person. You anchor down your own frequency from the all that is. You feel that string of your consciousness. It goes back through your soul. It comes back through your higher self. And you let it stream down within you in this reality. As you breathe in and out, every breath is bringing your consciousness more fully within you. As you are anchoring this, take a minute to consider, how does it feel different within you in this now moment? Can you feel how your energy has expanded into something even bigger? You just breathe. That's all you need to do is breathe. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. The Wesak Festival has completed for this year in terms of the actual process and people focusing upon what happens during that festival. But the energy that was created, the energy that was manifested, the energy that was experienced is something that will never go away. Be present in your everyday life and connect into those energies anytime that you so choose. Allow that to be anchoring within you so that you too can move forward in your own ascension process. As Sananda said, remember, this is the new beginning. You have completed the tasks of the past. So look at your life as a new beginning as you move forward. Beloved, know that I am ever with you and within you. Aunt Saluia.